Hello, welcome to the Roy Rogers channel with your host Roy Rogers. Bad reporting at my part because I'm here whenever the tournament's almost done. So, um, anyway, today I'm gonna go ahead and film this battle. Forgot who Rye something Rhyperior vs something or that's an actual name of the player, by the way. Ludicolo. Oh, Reiner. Those are all the Pokemon that he's using. Uh, and this is all the Pokemon he's using. I really like the prediction on the Gyarados with the Intimidate. Okay. It's a really good prediction. Okay. Now, let's see what this Caesar has to offer. Okay, Swords Dance. Attack Sharply Rose. Baton Pass. I think I see Snile's sprite in the background. Let me check. Oh no, never mind. I thought that was Snile. Okay. Uh okay. Skullhead vs Gyarados. Actually, believe it or not, Marowak actually I heard that a really good counter to Marowak is a Gyarados. Well, at least that's what happened back in Generation 1. In Generation 3, they started to be like a little bit reversed, I guess you would say. So in other words, yeah, you all basically saw that. Marowak knocked out Gyarados. Totally opposite mechanics than Generation 1. A ton of factors, not just type matchup anymore. It has to depend on the natures and the IVs and etc. etc. And also, the ability doesn't really matter that much. I mean, ability. I mean, if it's an ability that like stall, then yeah, that does sort of matter because you don't want to be stalled up in the battle. Okay, the Arcanine knocked out the Marowak. Quite surprising in my opinion. Okay, Hitmonlee vs Arcanine. Let's see what's going to happen here. Extreme Speed and Earthquake. Just to let you know, don't judge on your typical Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee may be weak, but don't judge it. In other words, for what people tell you. See, look, it could knock out an Arcanine. Barely, but still does the job. Ooh, Dugtrio. This means that Hitmonlee can't switch out. Yeah, Caesar cannot switch out. Once it's at Caesar, yeah. Silver Wind. This must be an adamant Caesar. Caesar's build is kind of more towards attack and speed. You have to sort of measure out the build between each Pokemon and look at its picture a little bit. And Caesar, for an example, has more of a build towards speed and attack. The the design of the Pokemon is more for speed and attack. Jolteon's structure looks more for special attack and speed. A Pokemon that's thin and brittle, that looks brittle and thin, those Pokemon rely on speed. Okay, Caesar. Fainted. That's an inappropriate name and I will not cite it. And there's Kingdra. Let's see. What's going to happen over here? Is Jolteon going to blast this Kingdra right out of the water? No pun intended. Wow. Boy, both of them are taking real good hits from each other. Let's see. I think Jolteon is going to take the win here for Kingdra. Let's see what's going to happen. Is is Kingdra going to be fainted? Will Jolteon impress the public by not fainting Kingdra, but instead by Kingdra fainting Jolteon? It all depends on the battle now. Okay. Waiting. Okay, Jolteon switches into Ludicolo. Not surprising. Because this will be a 4 times weak, or a 4 times non-effective with Ludicolo, and therefore it will be able to shadow the Surf much better, or will be able to take the Surf much better, I should say. Ludicolo's smart move, I would say, is Rain Dance. Yeah. That wasn't really needed. This guy's desperate for his Kingdra to stay in the ring. But not too desperate, though, because he switches into his Alakazam, which didn't really take much hits, and has weak defenses. So, let's see what this skimpy little Alakazam does for a living. It's good in its special attack, but really, really bad in its special defenses. Watch this Alakazam get knocked out as it tries to fend for itself. It'll faint sooner or later. I know it's going to faint. If it's not going to switch, it's going to faint. The reason why I say that is because Ludicolo is at the green, Alakazam is at the yellow, and he's desperately fighting for his life. See, Ludicolo goes to the red, Giga Drain, expected. Ludicolo goes back to the yellow. Well, actually, alright, maybe he goes some portion to the red. And let's see. And Kingdra is back. It will not be a surprise who will win this tournament. I would think that Kingdra, the person with Kingdra, would probably win the tournament. No, sorry, what am I saying? The person with Ludicolo is going to win the tournament. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all mixed up now. My prediction is that the guy with the Ludicolo will win the tournament. Kingdra has no fight. I know. It fainted Ludicolo, but watch this. Jolteon. And that was expected. Yep. Okay. Let's see who is declared the winner. And Tranz was the one that got me here because what happens is that I asked what's going on because I saw some of the staff in the event room and he said, "Oh, it's a tournament." I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna film this." So, yeah. I thought I saw Snile's sprite, but I could be wrong about that. Yep, I saw him. He's right there. Now, this guy really knows about his tournaments, apparently. I heard. In fact, he's even part of the comp console. Alright. Let's see who's going to win this. I mean, the next tournament, I guess. Okay. Let's see what our tournament referee is going to announce. Oh, there's Musica. There he is. He's right there. That's strange. Okay. And there's Node Hunter. And there is Eggplant. All the mods. Well, actually not all the mods, but I'm sure there are more mods upstairs, but yeah. Interesting fact. I just found out that Musica is actually a girl. I'm very surprised, but I found out that from a very close friend of mine, actually. I'm going to see who's up. What? Oh. Guess Jindu's kind of chilling out here. Alright. I wish I could chill out too, but I need to host a tournament. Jindu, enjoy your break. There was a tournament going on upstairs here, but I guess I need to host my tournament so my fans don't get bored. Or not my tournament, but their tournament. Sorry. Um, you know what? Since no action is going on, I'm gonna go ahead and sit with Jindu for a moment and take I guess a mini break. Um, hmm. Okay. I'm gonna see if the tournament's still going on. Nope, nope. They're still situating. Wonder how long it takes to situate. Okay. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and not let you all wait with me, but I'm gonna go and take my mini break. Okay, back from break. Jindu. I don't talk about Jindu. J Feet Skid and Uncle GYP is going to choose for a ban. Ooh, Weasling and Espeon. Not really my choices, but okay. Well, there's a spot reserved for me, so that's good. Good filming spot too. Uh, oh, oh, oh! Music is hiding between minions. It's kind of a little bit funny though. I mean, the reason why I say that is because like those like the mods. Well, I mean, at least I don't know if there's other mods that try this, but some mods hide from you. They don't even do it to me either. So some mods do it to other people. I heard they like playing the hide and seek game apparently. Oh, and I'm right next to the guy that I interviewed like a couple of videos ago. If you want to see my interview with King Bowser, you can go ahead and look on the YouTube account. Okay. How the heck is Snile biking all over the place? That's so strange. It's almost like the guy who's the expert at comp is apparently cycling all over the place. It's just it's not really that rational, but okay. He is part of the. Actually, I think he's the head of the tier council, and he just sends Tranz out for being a messenger. And every now and then, Snell says that Tranz is not a good battler and should not be battling comp. I don't believe he's right, but okay. He is part of the tier list council, though, so. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause my video while they're sort of um, weighing out things. I'll be right back. Okay, back to filming. So, yes, as you all can tell, I went ahead and paid attention to the biking that's going on over here and not really the tournament. Knowing this, I will have to look at the chat box. Jay picked Dragonite, Aerodactyl, Slug King, Tyranitar, and Gengar. And Uncle GYP picked Jolteon, Snorlax, Weezing, Espeon, and Heracross. Let's see what's going to happen inside, and we shall see if the battle will begin or not. Okay. Meanwhile, while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and pause the video because we don't want to be long, as to say. Okay, I will be right back once the tournament starts. Start. I'm new cookie. Okay. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Come on. Waiting. Come on. Battle. Come on. Oh my gosh. There's no way you're stalling up me and my YouTuber fans. Or just people that are into the tournament. Come on. Ah, battle. You're driving me nuts. Ah, battle. Yes, team mode. Just battle. Battle already. Just battle. Good. Finally. There. Let's see what's going to happen. Aerodactyl and your dad. I don't even know why a person named Snorlax is your dad, but okay. Snorlax and Aerodactyl. Let's see. Let's see what this battle has to bring. Come on, Snorlax or Aerodactyl. Let's see what's going to happen. Hello? Aerodactyl? Snorlax? Ugh. Okay, a switch into Weezling. Double Edge. Let's see what this Weezling has to offer. Okay. My prediction is that Aerodactyl might switch out. Just saying. That's my prediction. I would not be surprised if that actually happened. I can be wrong, and Aerodactyl could stay, but if I was battling, Aerodactyl would be switched out. Aerodactyl is a skimpy little thing that just is an attacker and speeder. Paralysis. on the healing of paralysis. Quite interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, and on previous tournaments, if you disconnect, then that means the battle's basically over for that person. Just saying. So if you're going to attend a tournament, make sure you're at a good connecting computer. I don't think so. I don't think it's possible, but... Oh, look, Tranz has a shiny Slugma. Interesting. I mean, he's a GM, so yeah. I'm sure GMs get shinies somehow. Maybe it's just that maybe Squirtle just spawned it for Tranz. Uh, Tranz is extremely busy, and I bet he's not going to answer you right at that second. So, yeah. Waiting. I'm going to pause meanwhile so everyone is not tortured watching this. Back to our video here. So, Tranz is going to do what's called the rematch. So, okay. Okay, let's restart the battle. Aerodactyl and Snorlax. There we are. Skimpy little bat vs Snorlax. Let's see what's just gonna happen. Oh, and by the way, on tournaments, you will, if you disconnected, previous tournaments, you lose automatically. That's previous tournaments. Aerodactyl will be shifted to Gengar. And I think this is where the disconnection went. So there we go. Weaseling is going to switch into your dad. Your dad is going to be making... No, wait, not your dad. Gengar is going to be making a sub. For... no, wait. Gengar is going to be doing a sub for Snorlax. Whoa. Okay, and the yawn is on. The two beasts. One for Generation 3 and one for Generation 3. The two lazy beasts are looking at each other right now. That's actually a good prediction. Let's see what's going to happen over here. Gengar uses the sub. And somebody else uses the Shadow Ball, which breaks the sub automatically. Looks like Gengar's starting to run out of juice. Just saying. Did you get the joke? The juice. Oh, that was actually a good move. Whoa, that really knocked out... Oh my gosh, that knocked out Snorlax. Explosion. Good prediction. Actually, good move. If anything. Jolteon and Aerodactyl. If I was Aerodactyl, I would either do Earthquake or shift out as fast as possible. I'm assuming that Aerodactyl is trained in attack and speed. 252, my prediction. And also my prediction for the nature is Jolly. So, and I'm predicting for Jolteon that its nature might be timid. And it might be EV trained in special attack and speed. That's my prediction. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. Either Aerodactyl is going to switch or use Earthquake. Whoever's faster here. Like I said, look at the Pokemon build and you can tell on how to battle with it. Like Aerodactyl looks skimpy. Also, Jolteon also looks skimpy as well. Therefore, it's probably more of a speed Pokemon rather than an attacker. Well, I mean, it is an attacker, but it's a little bit more build for speed. Gengar's a ghost, therefore it's speed. Alright, Double Edge. And Jolteon and Aerodactyl. Whoa, Jolteon just barely even held on and used the Thunderbolt. Apparently both of them decided to make their Pokemon stay in and fight to the death. But here's the thing though. Jolteon has a stab attack of Thunderbolt. Therefore, it will hurt much more than Aerodactyl's Double Edge because Double Edge is normal move and the typing for Aerodactyl is Rock and Flying. Therefore, it does not get that special stab privilege. Jolteon is going to switch into the Weasling, and Dragonite was not going to be doing Earthquake, probably predicting the Weasling and doing the extreme speed. Let's see what else Dragonite will do. That is quite deadly. Okay, Weasling and Dragonite. They're both staring at each other. Let's see what's just going to happen. Dragonite used extreme speed, making Weasling faint. Ice. My prediction, hidden power is Ice type. You should have changed the name on that. Just saying. Now the Dragonite is going to switch because it can tell what hidden power you have. You should have changed the name to something less obvious. Just saying. Nice little animation there with the sandstorm. The Tyranitar apparently I don't think was predicting the switch. Heracloclass will make T-Tar faint if it does a 4 times weakness to fighting. Rock Slide, which will do a critical hit and make Heracloclass faint. Because Tyranitar has insane amount of attack, which is why it's banned in tournaments currently. Destruct, I would think, would personally, a good move for it, I think, would be Thunderbolt. Do the Thunderbolt, yes. Stab and special attack. That's really your only hope here, if you want to use Jolteon. Your last hope, I think, is Espeon. Now, don't do the Psycho there. do, I think either hidden power or some other special move that would hit Tyranitar quite a bit. Baton Pass? What? You could have just did a hidden power ice. What's the matter with this person? But Baton Pass? Are you serious? What? You're just gonna let Tyranitar walk all over you? Okay, okay. I don't even know why uh that's even a tolerable battle, but okay. Are we near the finals? Just curious. J Feetskin moves on. I think there are other battles as well happening. I'm going to check upstairs for a moment. Nope. I mean, there was a previous tournament over there, but
Hey, I want you to
okay. The bands are Blissey and Tyranitar. Blissey and Tyranitar. Reiner picked Jolteon and Salamence. Now let's see how this tourney is going to end up as. Let's see what our referee is going to say. Okay. Gyarados and Ludicolo. Apparently, Musica and Skiz are sort of hiding behind each other. Hilarious. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Oh, that's his Pokemon. Okay, pick one more, please. Please pick one more. Okay, J Feast picks Dragonite, Aerodactyl, uh, Gengar, Slowking, and Clops, which I'm assuming is um, Desclops. And Reiner picks Jolteon, Salamence, Gyarados, Ludicolo, and Dugtrio. Let's see this battle take place. If they're ready or not. I mean, they still need to dig through their PC for it. Okay. By the way, quick little advertising. Da 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 da. Advertisement. Desu's coat will be at a limited time. You only have 9 more days to respond as of today. Um, so yeah, if you want Desu's coat, get it now. It is $15. expensive, but still, it's a good coat to have. That's my advertisement of the day. Now let's go ahead and tune back into the battle. Okay, so apparently they're still trying to decide something. Are you ready, Jay? As the person says, are you ready? Probably not. Come on. I'm waiting. No, we don't care about your Pidgey right now. We care about the battle. Okay, let's see. Jay and Reiner. Ludicolo vs Aerodactyl. I'm going to predict that Ludicolo knows that Aerodactyl is probably going to switch, so probably the smartest thing for Ludicolo to do is something called a Rain Dance. Rain Dance is my prediction on Ludicolo. Aerodactyl's going to switch out because it's too scared to be hit by Ludicolo. Unless it has Aerial Ace, then it'll probably stay in. But if it doesn't have Aerial Ace, then it's probably going to switch. That's my prediction. Most Aerodactyls are EV trained with attack and speed up to 252, so that's probably why Aerodactyl should get out as fast as possible. Now, let's see what this Aerodactyl and that little duck grass thing is going to do, or pineapple, or whatever it is. And we are waiting. Oh, look, a questionnaire. Just in case you don't know what the match is about. Yeah. Overused, underused, never used. So yeah. Okay, I knew that Aerodactyl had Aerial Ace. I just knew it. Aerodactyl's probably going to take a swing at Ludicolo again with the Aerial Ace. So Ludicolo's probably going to be too scared to be used and will probably shift. Now, since everyone knows that Aerodactyl has Aerial Ace, and Ludicolo actually is known to have Giga Drain. So in other words, that move, if you see Ludicolo, predict that move right away. If you see that, if you see Ludicolo, you can do a little trick like that. Okay. Waiting for other players' actions. Why not just shift? That would be a heck of a lot easier. Okay. Shift, Aerodactyl. Come on. Not Aerodactyl, sorry. Ludicolo. That'd be the smartest thing to do. Just shift. Don't make us wait. Oh, by the way, if you all haven't checked out this, by the way, Battle turn number 1. For some reason, there's a glitch there. It doesn't really say battle turn 2 or battle turn 3. There's only battle turn 1, assuming that everything is all in one turn. Oh, Aerodactyl switched. Okay, to Dusclops. That was intelligent. Anyway, and also the battle time is here too. So in other words, I've been spectating the battle for about 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Just a little useful feature. In the battling thing, actually makes filming a heck a lot easier, just so I can see how much time it takes for me to actually do the battles. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen. Is Dusclops going to throw in the Will-O-Wisp, or is he going to switch? By the way, if you see Dusclops, hint hint, Dusclops is used mostly for Will-O-Wisp. In other words, yeah. That's really all what Dusclops' purpose is for. He's just for Will-O-Wisping. There you go. I said it. Okay, so substitute. And another substitute. And another synthetic toss. Is Jolteon going to be the idiot and throw off a substitute? Nope. Oh. If I was Jolteon, I would do a switch now. Because probably you might need that later. You might need your Jolteon, and I think you might want to save it for... You might want to save Jolteon for something a little bit more productive, as for say. Well, I mean, it's not like that the Jolteon's ever productive, but yeah. Let's just say for the moment of the argument being that it is productive. Now, throw off the burn. Salamence is famous for its attack. Throw the burn. Dusclops, do it. Now. Do not think twice. Throw the burn. I'm waiting. Actually, all of us are waiting over here. All the YouTube people that watch. Your move is pretty obvious. Salamence probably is not going to switch. But I could be wrong about that. But I don't think he's going to switch, taking the time to switch back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I don't think he's going to really do that much effort. I think he's going to try to use Salamence to do what's called a crunch. Salamence does no crunch, by the way. So, yeah. You might have crunch on that Salamence. But still, if you may have crunch or not, do the Will-O-Wisp. You will lower down its attack severely. That was stupid. Why do you want to shift back? Why do you want to shift over to Gengar? Why do you even have 2 ghost types in general? Why not just use Dusclops? Come on. That's not good battling. 2 ghost types are not necessary to have in the battlefield. You need 1 ghost type. That's it. 1 type each. Oh, and by the way, Salamence is banned in tournaments. I think. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that. Okay, the Dragon Dance had to be pulled. Okay, the speed went ahead and rose. Okay, so Gengar, do something productive. Try to do a move like Thunderbolt or something. It'll be neutralized. If you're a special attacker, do Thunderbolt. If you are a Shadow Baller, actually I prefer that you do Stab. Do a stab move like Shadow Ball or some of your own type, or even Sludge Bomb. If you're an offensive Gengar, then that would be your best move to use in this tournament. Do not bother to switch. It's not worth it. And you should have burned. Just saying. Oh, I didn't know Ice Beam and Ice Punch are the same thing. Seems like Ice Beam and Ice Punch do the same thing, except actually I think they have the same PP, same accuracy. The only problem is its power. Ice Punch is a little less powerful than Ice Beam. Just a little tip out there. Jolteon and Gengar. Gengar, do something productive. Do not switch. Actually, whoever's faster will move first. If Jolteon has a T-Wave, then I would prefer that Jolteon did that. Alright, Thunderbolt and Ice Punch. Gengar is going to live that, and Jolteon is going to take the knockout if Gengar stays in. Now we know who's faster. Jolteon is much faster than Gengar. Gengar, best bet, either make it faint or just run. Not even run, just shift into another Pokemon and battle Jolteon. Actually, I take that back. You might want to let Gengar faint because Jolteon has Stab, Thunderbolt, and it will knock Gengar out. In other words, Gengar will probably not live. And all the other Pokemon will not live with this Stab, Special Attack, 252 EV'd, timid Jolteon. Just saying. Do not mess with Jolteon. Gengar, and if you switch, I'll be disappointed if you do. Let's see, what's going to happen here? 11 minutes so far in this battle. Okay. And Jolteon does a Thunderbolt on the Gengar, makes it faint. Not surprising. Because this guy has two ghost types. So far, Dusclops, I will have to say this, Dusclops is actually partly scouted. The reason why I say that is because Dusclops has Synthetic Toss, and that's all it really showed. Synthetic Toss so far. It would not be surprising if Dusclops used Synthetic Toss on Jolteon. Waiting. do these people ever um, take decisions using um, using a lot of common sense? I mean, just common sense would say Dusclops used the synthetic toss. Jolteon switch. What's so hard about that? These opponents are obviously not really thinking that through. Baton pass? What? You're gonna baton pass? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Intimidate's really going to do a lot of damage to Dusclops that has a neutralized synthetic toss damage. Yeah, that's done. That's very good of you. Congratulations. Yeah, Gyarados is not going to affect Dusclops. Newsflash. Just saying. Dusclops is going to switch to Aerodactyl. Apparently, Gengar has Taunt, which I think might be an egg move. Okay. Actually, I take that back. Gyarados doesn't have any egg moves. I think it learns Taunt. Gyarados goes back to Ludicolo. And Ludicolo gets fainted because, like I said, attack is EV'd to 252 and speed is also EV'd to 252. Jolteon, special attack 252, and speed is 252 as well. Let's see what's going to happen. So, Aerodactyl's going to switch for some reason. And we'll try to evade the Thunderbolt. Now, the Dusclops is probably going to do another synthetic toss. Jolteon is probably going to be using that baton pass of it. Okay. Thunderbolt and baton pass. That's the move so far that this person has on the Jolteon. Please do me a favor. Don't switch to Gyarados again. What? I mean, it takes like level. Look at Dusclops, level 50. Intimidate's not going to lower down 50 damage. Yeah, that's really not the smartest thing to use in battle. See? Look, synthetic toss. Knocked it out. There you go. Synthetic toss was pretty predictable. Okay. Now, Dugtrio, which will hold Dusclops in the battle and force it not to switch. My preference, actually, this Dugtrio will get scouted for Earthquake. I think this Dugtrio also has Substitute, and I think it might have some stat boosting moves, I think. Now, Dragonite, what's Dragonite going to do? Probably going to predict that Dugtrio switch. Now, is Dugtrio going to switch or... Oh, never mind. I guess Dugtrio wanted to stay in. Now it's for the Gyarados, which will use the Intimidate, which Dragonite can always switch out and refresh the Intimidate if it wanted to. Or it could just Dragon Dance up. Like I said, neutralizes the intimidate. Hidden power confirmed dragon type. Because if it's super effective to Dragonite and not effective to Aerodactyl, then that means the hidden power is Dragon on Gyarados. Hidden power and Taunt is on that Gyarados. There you go, it just scattered 2 moves on Gyarados. Rock Slide. Okay. Reiner. Oh, very well then. J1. Okay. Oh. Some guy wants to be my friend for some reason. Okay, this is the Roy Rogers channel coming in. Please comment or subscribe to my channel. Like or dislike the content that you see. And this is the Roy Rogers channel signing off. Oh, look, Kudasai's here. And he doesn't even have the night helmet. Impressive. Look at that. Kudasai's there at the very end. How impressive. There we are. 3 gold hammers. Actually, I'll be in the middle here. Okay, I'll be right next to Kudasai. This is the Roy Rogers channel coming in. Please comment or subscribe to my channel. Like or dislike the content that you see right now. And this is Kudasai's second time that he was caught on my camera. This is the Roy Rogers channel signing off.